Assim que as meninas Kamayurá menstruam pela primeira vez, ficam reclusas. É um rito de passagem da infância para a vida adulta. São os pais que determinam o tempo de confinamento. Durante a reclusão, as meninas aprendem a fazer artesanato, a cozinhar, se preparam para ser mães. As meninas nunca reclamam do destino traçado para elas, mesmo que isso exija um pouco de sacrifício. Elas amarram as tornozeleiras e as joelheiras bem apertadas para engrossar as pernas. Você acha que fica bonita a perna assim mais grossa? A franja comprida esconde o rosto. As reclusas não podem cortar o cabelo até o fim do ritual. As avós cuidam delas o tempo todo. A refeição é reforçada com beiju, mingau e peixe para a menina ganhar corpo de mulher. Kamihan vê o mundo através de uma fresta que abriu entre as palhas da maloca. Do outro lado, a amiga conta o que... Quando deixar a maloca, ela será considerada mulher. No rosto da mãe, há admiração ao ver que a filha cresceu, virou uma moça forte, bonita. E os tempos são outros. Antes, as meninas saíam da reclusão para um casamento arranjado. E ela que vai escolher o noivo para ela?
Ela que vai escolher, né? Não é o que eu vou mandar para ela escolher, né? Quem vai escolher é ela.
Ela falou que está alegre.
Está alegre. A tinta negra do genipapo forma desenhos geométricos no corpo de Kamihan. O colar de miçanga completa a roupa da festa. Enfeitada como se fosse para um baile de debutante, Kamihan, depois de 1 ano, sai da maloca pela primeira vez. E mais um ritual é repetido, o corte da franja. O rosto será enfim descoberto e ela passará a enxergar o mundo com um novo olhar. Para Kamihan, a vida real depois da reclusão é de muito trabalho.
Man on a journey through the Amazon. With a wind-up camera in hand, he paddled through the jungle for weeks looking for the Yanomami, a war-hungry Indian tribe he ended up spending 3 months with. He was one of the first people to capture their world on film. I'm sure the Indians were dumbfounded. A white man paddling along in a nutshell, completely alone. I bet he got treated to a rain of errors as well. When I was little, I fantasized about wandering through the jungle and encountering unknown Indian tribes. In Whiteman's film, I recognized all the images I'd formed in my own mind. It looked exactly as I thought it would. I was curious to see if I could find something left over from the time of Whiteman's film. Perhaps images or people. On 2006, I left for South America. But the making of this film would end in complete failure. The TV in my hotel room is broken. It's been that way since I got here. Only lines and interference on all the channels. Sometimes I find myself staring at the static picture, and I forget where I am. Last month, I stayed with a group of Yanomami in the jungle of Venezuela. I filmed about 20 hours of footage, but I have a problem. At present, all of that footage is locked up in a safe in a Caracas police station. And I've been assured that there's no chance I'll ever get it back. All I have is one tape and some pictures. I can't help but think of the writer Redmond O'Hanlon, who, after an expedition in the Amazon, once said, "Of course I'm afraid of war-hungry Indian tribes, but my biggest fear is that I won't come home with a good story." How in God's name can I make a film without any footage? By night, I wander around the city with my camera, just for the sake of going somewhere. In my dream, I'm running through the rainforest, being chased by furious Indians with spears and arrows. In order to get into Yanomami territory, I took the old von Humboldt route, following in the footsteps of this pioneer who discovered the Rio Negro a century ago. In his notebook I read,
times of year when control swings noticeably in their favor. At the front is Chumin, the wrestling champion, and the line stretches back to the youngest and weakest. The rules of the game are straightforward. The women must break the line and tear the young warriors. Eventually, the only man left is the wrestling champion. The game ends when the women tear him away from the pole.